Hi everybody. Well, this is a little Sarah School show and tell. Did you bring yours in to show the teacher too? You didn't? Well, then you can just keep watching me. This is all about electrolytes. And even though you can go and buy your infused waters with electrolytes, you might be getting sugars, you might be getting artificial flavors and colorings and sweeteners in them. And so this is how I do it. And yes, can I complicate a free lunch? A free peanut butter and jelly sandwich lunch? Yeah, I can. So anyway, electrolytes are important if you're on the keto food plan, especially under 20. And there are things like the keto flu. And so we do have to keep our fluids filled with electrolytes so we don't get dizzy or headachy or fatiguey, lethargic, nauseous, all those sort of things. And then we just need them anyway. And I'm a big fan of Dr. Berg, and he says we have to have 4,700 milligrams of potassium every day. Hence his saying that you have to have 7 to 10 cups of green leafies, depending on your weight, and each day. And so most of us could not have 4,700 milligrams of potassium without having some sort of supplement. So I try to get all my things in with all the different angles. So you'll see some of this. Most of my things are purchased on Amazon. And so after you see this podcast, if you're interested, you could probably put in electrolytes when you go there. Or electrolytes are magnesium, potassium, sodium. Some people even throw in calcium into the whole mix. And there is a balance. Dr. Berg says the balance of the potassium and the other two is very important. And we usually get plenty of magnesium, or we can get plenty of magnesium or sodium, but it's that darn potassium that we need to balance it out, and I try as best I can. So I've got some samples here of the things that I do every day in my crazy day. And are you ready? Okay, let's do magnesium first. Here's an easy one. Dr. Teal's. I mix Dr. Teal's Epsom salts in all different flavors. This one happens to be coconut oil. And they've got ginger and gray clay. They've got lavender. They've got just all kinds of flavored Epsom salts. And whenever I get a Bed Bath & Beyond coupon for 20% off an item, this is what I go purchase. How's that easy peasy lemon squeezy? Oh my God. Or you can get it from Amazon, but you can save your money there. And this puppy, I have Prime. Otherwise, I would never be able to afford the shipping on this. This is Epsom salt, and this is loaded with magnesium sulfate, okay? And same with this. This has the magnesium in it too. Magnesium sulfate and other items as well, but it's the magnesium sulfate, okay? And I got this puppy. It is 15 pounds, and I got it from Amazon, and it was very, very, very reasonable. I remember Paulina asking me, Sarah, what is it? Where did you get it? That's it. I went on to Amazon and put in Epsom salts, and that was the best bang for my buck. And it says here that magnesium sulfate is the purest Epsom salt available, okay? And I don't know if any of you have one of those foot spa baths or something, but Greg and I put the Epsom salts in that with hot water. It really makes such a difference with your feet, I'm telling you. Now, this is Dr. Teal's Soothe and Soften with Lavender, and this is a body lotion, and even this has the magnesium in it. So you can get it from those sources, and your body will absorb it, and that helps too with getting a lot of that. Then this is magnesium citrate, and as you can see here on the back, see where it says a quarter of a teaspoon, a half a teaspoon, 1 teaspoon, how many milligrams of the magnesium citrate that you're going to get. So magnesium sulfate, magnesium citrate, and this was $20. And how many ounces is it? Well, it says servings per, it's 35.27 ounces. And it says if you have 1 teaspoon every single day, it is 300 servings. Free from soy, sugar, dairy, yeast, gluten, or additives. Okay? Magnesium. So that's even more on top of what I would absorb if I took a bath or I put on the lotion. So what I did was I put it in my little glass jar, and it's got a teaspoon in it. And so I put that on one of my Fiesta bread and butter plates, and I add to it my potassium powder as well, along with my wheat juice powder. And it is from Terra Nova. I don't have the package because I put it in a glass jar. I don't think there are electrolytes in the wheat grass juice powder, but that's other things that I get, and it's 2 teaspoons is 7 calories. So it's an acquired taste, and I do it before I have my coffee in the morning, so it's just like a done deal. All right, so then at night, magnesium helps with sleep as well as leg cramps. And so I don't want either one of those at night. So I will have one of these tablets after I have my dinner. And this is magnesium oxide. So as you can see, I'm trying to hit it from all the different angles. And this is a 500 milligram tablet. And so I take that. And then let's have some more magnesium. This is magnesium malate, and it says supports muscles and energy production. This is 1,250 milligrams, non-GMO, and it says take 3 of these tablets is 10 calories, 3 grams, 106% of your magnesium, 5 milligrams of sodium, and then there's magnesium malate and magnesium acid in it. Now this is not as pure as the other Nature's Bounty. It has stearic acid, acacia gum, modified cellulose gum, silica, and magnesium stearate. So magnesium stearate, yet another one. And I heard you're not supposed to aim for magnesium stearate, but I think with all the others I might have it covered. You think? Wow. Okay, now let's move on to sodium. So these are some of my daily salts depending on my mood. This is pink Himalayan salt from BJ's. Okay, because we need a bunch of that every day on a keto diet, because what happens is your cells are filled with the carbs from your standard American diet, and as you go on to keto and you give up the grains, you're losing those carbs from your cells, and you need to replenish with the sodium, because out goes the sodium with the liquids. Here's a fine grain Himalayan pink salt that I use at different times. Who knew you could have so many salts, right? And then this is pure ocean sea salt, also from Old Thompson, that I have as well. Oh my God. See, this comes from the hoarder. How many salts can you have? And this is Old Thompson Hawaiian black salt. And so I have that as well. So I've got 4 different salt variables. As you can tell, none of them are Morton. None of them are Morton. So that's where I get my sodium, and usually every now and then things that you have sodium in them as well. Some people even put sodium, even like some of the grass-fed butters, you know, the Kerrygold and the Organic Valley, for example. Those are 2 of those that I use. they've got sodium in it along with the Amish rolled butter. So getting enough sodium is probably not my issue, although now I do have more. I put it on my salads and my meats and my veggies, but I assume it's also in the butters and other things. And then this is my favorite. This is an electrolyte mix. And as you can see, I've got the blueberry pomegranate and the raspberry. Dr. Price's, also from Amazon. And this one has potassium citrate, 330 milligrams in one packet. Also, they have a trace mineral complex of calcium carbonate, magnesium oxide, kelp, manganese sulfate, copper oxide, ferrous, fumarate, yeah, that's where it stops, and some sodium, 200 milligrams. So there's some potassium there if I'm aiming towards my 400, 4,700. This one has 330 milligrams of potassium as well, and 200 milligrams of salt, along with the trace minerals that it has. So these were like $14 to $16 each packet, one a day, 30 packets in the boxes. And I have that with my lemon water right before I take my that I take with my supplements. All right, now on to potassium. And potassium is the bear that we need 4,700 milligrams of. And so this is how I try to make a dent in it. I am waiting for, this is the magnesium from bulk supplements. See it there? And I thought actually this was the potassium, and I went, oh, yeah, I ordered magnesium. So then I ordered the other, and I thought it would be here by today, but it wasn't. But what I like about the bulk supplements right here is that it's got the quarter teaspoon, half a teaspoon, whole teaspoon, and how much you'll get. Whereas this Amazon, and this is also Amazon, and I got this potassium citrate powder, and its serving size is 275 micrograms, and that's impossible to figure out with my scale. So I look forward to getting this one because I will have a whole teaspoon of it, and I will be able to determine much easier how much this is. This says 100 micrograms is 3%, but I'm looking for milligrams, so you can see and math is not my strong suit with this sort of thing. So I do have a whole teaspoon of this every day, and I'm not quite sure how much that translates into, but I have it every day anyway. Plus these two puppies, choices for 330 milligrams. And then if you go to get a supplement of potassium, you will find that none of them go above, why is this? None of them go above 99 milligrams. And I don't know why. So I take one of these as well. And when I look at some of the other supplements I take, like I take a multivitamin 3 times a week, and then a hair, bone, nails one 4 times a week, so I don't take everything every day. And each one has milligrams of potassium in it. So, and then I have my big, as Dr. Vaughn would say, my big ass salad every day. So I'm aiming for my potassium in the green leafies. If you have the chronometer, you will see that you can see how much potassium is in the foods that you're eating. And yes, I would prefer getting all of my electrolytes from food that I eat, but it's just not possible with the potassium, hence the additives. And the magnesium too. I want a good night's sleep, and I don't want to be plagued with any of those leg cramps in the middle of the night, where getting out of bed is like an act of God, if you've ever had any. So this concludes my Sarah School of electrolytes. You can buy the bottled water, the Powerade and things like that, but it's got stuff in it. I don't want sucralose. I don't want artificial colors. I just don't want that stuff. I don't like the taste of, artificial sweeteners anyway. So, and I hate it when they tuck them in there and they don't tell you, and you have to go searching for them. And it just feels kind of advertising, marketing dupey to me. Not that I want the sugar either, but I don't want the artificial fake stuff. So this is where I get my electrolytes, and I look forward to my big packet from bulk supplements for the potassium as well. And I will have like the teaspoon of that in addition to the teaspoon of the magnesium, and then my wheatgrass juice powder. So that's it. This is exhausting, and now I got to put all this stuff back. Oh my God, if you were me. Be glad you're not. Have a wonderful day. This has been Sarah, Pearls of Wisdom and Food, with her bounty of electrolytes. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye for now.